Assalamu alaikum students, and welcome back to new session. Previously we have seen exercise, NCERT exercise of chapter Industry Geography, and today I am going to discuss few more questions of the same chapter Industry. We know that there are different varieties of questions will be in your examination, such as multiple choice question, fill in the blanks, reason and assertion, true and false, as well as answer in one word, define following different terms. Right? Those types of questions contain 1 mark each. And afterwards, we know that for 3, 4, and 5 marks also, it recommended writing words, writing sentences, writing points, because it's advisable to write point wise. So, 1 point carries 1 mark. Actually, 1 correct point carries 1 mark. So, few of the questions of the chapter Industry today I am going to discuss with you before starting a new chapter in next session. Alright, so choose the correct options. I am going to give you answers along with the questions. So first question, you have to note down in your notebook these questions. I am speaking slowly, so note down. You can use the pause method for writing too. First question, what class of economic activities does manufacturing come under? What class of economic activities does manufacturing come under? Manufacturing sector here. Option A, primary. B, secondary. C, tertiary. And D, primary and secondary. Correct answer is B, secondary sector, which is also known as manufacturing sector. Question number 2, which industry is the base of all the industry? Base of all the industries. I think no need options for this question. We are discussing the last session along with the reasons why iron industry is your answer. Next, third one. What class of industries does Maruti Udyog come under? Maruti Udyog Limited. Classification on the basis of ownership. So, A, joint sector. B, private sector. C, public sector. And D, cooperative sector. This one also taken last time, this example. Maruti Udyog is a joint venture company, government and foreign company, joint venture together. Question number 4. Which of these factors affect the location of industries? Which factors affect location of industries? Factor number 1, A means your answer, power. B, availability of raw material. C, transport. And D, all of this, all of above. Your answer is all of above. This question we have discussed earlier as well. Why I am reminding you? Because it is important for you. Here we don't have like fixed questions. So those are the questions and answers will come from those only. Forget about it. Here what we learn, what we explain to you, question can be extracted from the important things, most important things, right? So factors affecting location of industry, it is an important topic in your chapter. So question extracted here. Yesterday we have seen a 3 mark question. Yesterday I mean in the last session. Alright, so you have to focus on all the important points. Not stick on particular questions, or don't make a circle that few questions and in exam from those questions we will ask. No, there is no provision like that. Yes, we do not ask beyond your textbook, everything from your textbook. And we focus on textbook. We explain from textbook. Correct? So textbook is the most important resource for you. And you can understand it with the help of us. Next, question number 5. What is output of iron and steel industry? Output. Raw material iron ore. Finished goods. What is output? A. Steel. B. Pig iron. C. Iron ore. And D. All of these. So your answer is steel. Right? Output of a steel industry, that is steel. That is simple. Question number 7. Which of these states has some major steel producing centers? 4 states are there. Which has the major steel producing centers? So, Punjab, A. Punjab, B. Jharkhand, C. Gujarat, D. Maharashtra. Jamshedpur, Jharkhand. Jamshedpur, that is the one of the main centers in Jharkhand. That is just for your recall. So, answer is Jharkhand. Question number 8. What is the name of place where disco began? Name of the place where disco, Tata Iron and Steel Company, right? Disco. So from where? Main center. So here option A, Kharkai, B. Calcutta, C. Sakchi, and D. Rourkela. Answer is Sakchi. Question number 9. From where does the iron ore come to Petersburg area? Iron ore mine. A. Silicon Valley, B. Florida, C. Minnesota, and D. Washington. Answer Minnesota. Now, second type of question. Fill in the blanks. First, the river that provides sufficient water to Osaka's textile industry is blank. Which river? Yodo River provides sufficient water to Osaka's textile industry in Japan. Osaka in Japan. Second, on basis of raw materials used, industries are classified as, this can be as a 1 mark question, on the basis of raw material. So we use different types of raw materials. So how do we classify them? Agro based, mineral based, marine based, and forest based. 4, right? Classification. Next, third one, basket weaving, handicraft, and pottery are example of which industry? Answer is small scale industry, or appropriate to write hut industry. Alright, small scale industry. House industry also known as small or micro. Any of the answers is correct. Next, question number 4. Factors affecting location of industries are, which are can be as a different form. Mention factors affecting location of industry. 4. Here only 4 are. Power supply, raw material, labor, skill and unskilled labor, capital, market, transportation, and communication. Those are the major factors affecting location of industry. Next, question number 5. Regions like Mumbai, Pune, cluster and Chota Nagpur industrial belt are important blank region of India. Important regions of, why those are important? Because those are in, blank answer is industrial regions of India. Question number 6. The process of smelting is done in blast furnace. I think in science you will have learnt about it. Next, question number 7. The 4 states where most steel producing centers are located. Major states where most steel producing centers are located. So first we have seen Jharkhand. So write Jharkhand. Neighboring state West Bengal, Odisha and Chhattisgarh. So that entire belt is important for iron and steel centers. Next, question number 8. The first cotton textile mill was established in Ahmedabad in the year 1859. Your answer is here 1859. Next, Silicon Valley is located near the blank mountain. Which mountain? Rocky Mountain. Silicon Valley in California, United States of America. Now I am going to discuss about few 1 mark questions, like answer in 1 or 2 sentences each. Generally, how we write the instructions. First, define industry. One of the most important questions in this chapter. Define industry, or what do you mean by industry? So, industry refers to an economic activity that is concerned with production of goods, extraction of minerals and provisioning of services. Like yesterday I said, industry is not about those factories. Industry is not generally industrial area where many factories are there. Not like that. Industry is actually that economic activity that is concerned with the production of goods, various things manufactured, production, goods, extraction of minerals, mining, quarrying, drilling, and provisioning of services like hospitals, schools. Those are also industries, right? So here, how do we define it? Again, industry refers to an economic activity that is concerned with production of goods, extraction of minerals, and provisioning of services. Next question, name 3 common methods of classifying industry. How do we classify industry? So we classify industries according to raw materials we use, according to size, and according to ownership. These are 3 methods we use to classify industry. Next, question number 3. Expand the abbreviation of AMUL. Where are its headquarters? Headquarters means main office. Head office. So, how do we define it? Give full form. Anand Milk Union Limited, AMUL, Amul Anand Milk Union Limited. Its headquarters in Anand, of course, Gujarat. Name 4 common processes involved in textile industry. Textile industry in various phases. First, ginning. Raw materials, that means cotton. Farmers take in ginning where they extract seeds and yarn. That process is called ginning. Then after they send to textile mill where they spin and make yarn. So second, spinning. Third, weaving. After spinning, after yarn, nowadays we use power looms, automatic machines, and those machines make fabric. And next one, that is dyeing, coloring process. So those 3 processes are involved in textile industry. Next, name the industrial region in northern India. Northern India, the Gurgaon, Delhi, Meerut. Gurgaon, Delhi, Meerut region is an industrial region in northern India. Next, what products do industrial plants in Jamshedpur produce? Industrial plant in Jamshedpur produce chemical, locomotive parts, railway parts, agriculture equipment, machinery, tin plate, etc. Next, what is link between mines and industries in Pittsburgh? How do they transport? The Great Lakes of North America lie between mines and industrial plants in Pittsburgh. Name two natural fibers and two human made. Natural, wool, silk, jute. Human made, nylon, polyester. Cotton also natural fiber. Nylon, polyester, rayon, those are artificial or human made fibers. Give reasons for the fact that cotton textile industry in India could not compete with that in the West initially. Earlier, why Indian textile industry failed to compete with of hand-woven cotton textile in India was expensive because India at that time weavers produced using that handloom with the simple tools and machines, and so of course require lots of human labor, so expensive. And that time in Western they produce cheaper with the automated machine. So Indian textile expensive and Western cheaper. Next, question number 11, last. Why is Bangalore, or present day we call it Bangalore, called Silicon Plateau? Bangalore is called Silicon Plateau because of the IT industry there. Bangalore is well known for IT industry. And the plateau refers to the Deccan Plateau where it is located. That is inspiration or copy we can say from the Silicon Valley. It is valley here, plateau. That's all. Silicon, because the use of silicon chip, that silicon word is actually connected with IT industry. So here are the question. Soon we will meet with new chapter. Thank you so much.